Hello, 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 each and every one. Thank you for joining me. And I do hope that more of you join me. And if you wish to share something about what you have experienced in 2015, please do. I am sharing this with you because I have a lot to say. I'm not going to say it all, but I'm going to say enough that I hope that I do reach some of you that just needs to hear certain words. I've been quiet for 3 months. Why 3 months? Because October 5th, I went into the hospital for some rather minor surgery. It, it should have been in and out within, I guess, 5 days. However, those days turned into a month. I did not come back home until November 5th. 6 of those days, I was in intensive care. I went into respiratory distress and pulmonary edema, and my soul left my body. And when my soul returned to my body, I knew that things had changed, that things were different. I wasn't sure what. And I also knew I just had to be quiet. I could not jump back into everything I was into because there were a lot of different things going on with me mentally, physically, and spiritually. My vibration has risen, and many healing gifts and channeling abilities have also risen. While I was out of my body, I was specifically told when I returned to just be myself, not to try to be anything or anyone else, which I always thought I had. But as I was quiet and was thinking about it, I realized that there were people I tried to emulate, and there were certain things I tried to do. I know, like certain times with my programs, people will say, well, you have to do this to get people to listen, or you have to do this, or you have to act this way, or, just a lot of different rules to get people. My thing is, whoever is ready will listen to the word. And the word is the higher power. Whatever name you use for your higher power, fine, use it. It doesn't matter. I named this Nitty Gritty 2015 because we all go through changes. No one, and I mean no one, has a happy, hunky, glory life 24/7, 365 days of the year. You're going to go through something. You're going to be sick. You may have a disease. Someone may pass away in your family, or a friend, or even someone that you really don't know but you feel close to, a movie star, whatever, may pass away or may have some difficulties, and you can empathize with them. Or your life may be up and down the roller coaster. I know mine has been. So many people think that because of my spiritual abilities, being able to channel not just words and messages and being a medium, but also being able to channel healing to people to help them to feel better, to get back on their path. They don't understand that I have to go through humanness. And what is humanness? Humanness is being human, and I'm in a human body. So, yes, I do go through a lot of things. Like I said, I went through death in October, but I'm here again. And that has happened to me quite a few times. I won't go into it today, but it has happened to me quite a few times. The stories are extraordinary. Um, there were times that I had to spend 5 years in a wheelchair. I could not walk. Doctors didn't think I could walk. Uh, I've I've been through a lot of things. I've lost my home. I've lost a child. I've oh God. Um, I've lost a job. You name it. I've been there wherever you are. So much so that I fall into my knees and say, "Why? Why, God? Why me?" And I've cried out loud and I've had a rage with my higher power, my higher source, and the angels. And they answered me. And I got back up. Yes, there have been times that I did not want to be here. And I say, why do I have to keep being here? But I need to tell you that if you're in that place right now, pull back. Because if you don't, and you do something dreadful to yourself or to somebody else, you're going to have to come back here and live it all over again and redo it all over again. Now, if you want to do that, I don't know, but I'm going to say think about it. I'm also going to tell you that I was told that every single one of us matter. We do matter. And we were made from love. So many of us don't think that we're loved and we don't feel loved and we're treated like we're not worth anything. But you know what? It's coming from people that feel that way about themselves. Stop taking on other people's junk because you're not junk. Look into your heart. Feel your heart. Place your hand on your heart now. You feel it beating? It beats with love. Feel it. It beats with love. Open your heart to yourself. Before you try to reach out to anyone else, reach out to yourself. You want a hug? Take both of your arms and wrap them around you. Give yourself a nice big hug and squeeze it real tight. And you know what? While I'm hugging myself, I'm going to send this hug right to you. May you receive my hug unconditionally. I send you my hug and love unconditionally, just as you are. You're beautiful. You're loved. You are worthy. No matter what you went through this year, or maybe it wasn't even this year, maybe you're thinking about what happened in past years and is bringing you down. I can empathize with that. It took me a long time to get over my mother. And you know what? She came to me in a dream and she was like frozen and I couldn't understand it. And then she spoke to me and she said, as long as you hold me in your heart, I still live. And I woke up and I kept repeating that and I didn't understand it. And went back to sleep. And she was still there and she was melting. And she said, remember, as long as you hold me in your heart, I still live. And she melted right into my heart and she still lives. And this has been a while. And whenever I think of her or whenever I need her, I go to my heart and I say, Mom, I know you're there. And she speaks to me. So if there's someone you need to speak to and they're not in this world and they've crossed over, know that they're not dead. They're still alive. Just bring them into your heart and talk to them and feel their energy. they are still with you. You may be without a job now. There are many, many places that are reaching out to people. You don't have to be homeless. If you need food or clothing, there are many places around that are open and willing to give. Half of Christmas, my daughter, my grandson, and myself, we went to this place called Hosea here in Georgia to deliver meals to people that could not get out. And then they even gave us an extra box of food. It was like, I don't know, 20 or 30 more meals. And we drove to a park where we knew that, some people hung out. And it was no more than 2 minutes. We opened up the trunk and saw a guy, and I called out to him. And I usually say, sweetheart, hun, love. And I say, sweetheart, we have meals and drinks for free. And he came on over and he was like, really? And I'm like, yes, would you like it? And he said, I love it. I said, tell you what, I said, let others know. And he said, I sure will. And next thing you know, we hit this line. And in no time, it was all gone. And it just so filled my heart. I was so overjoyed. I even told my daughter, I had no idea I would feel like this. I was just exhilarated. I was so happy because these people were so appreciative, and they were like, oh, Merry Christmas and God bless you. And I said, bless you too. One guy even said to me, I'll see you up in heaven. And just to see their faces light up, and they walked away eating the food or drinking the juice or the water. It was just so awesome. It really was. So if you're by yourself and you're alone and you don't want to be, go out. There are people out there also, just like you, that don't want to be alone either. You can go out to them. I know when I worked as a nurse, oh my God, many, many people would come to the hospital, and some of them would just come just because they knew that they would be cared for and they would be around people. And that was it. They weren't really sick. They were lonely. You don't have to be alone. And if you don't want to go out and be around people, take this time to be quiet and go within and listen to your higher self, your higher source. Listen to what is being said to you. Listen to the love that is being poured out to you. Listen. I want and they want not only 2016, but each and every day that you are alive. They want you to be happy and fulfilled and doing what you came here to do. You didn't come here to be miserable and be in pain and to be poor. Those are not the reasons. But neither can you just sit still waiting for something to fall into your lap. Okay, some of you getting angry saying, I didn't sit still, I've been working hard. But have you been doing the right thing? Have you been working on what you really need to be working on? Or mentally, you just said, this is what I'm going to do and this is it. Okay, that doesn't work either. Maybe what you're working so hard on is not happening because it's not what you're supposed to be doing. I channel, I mentor a lot of people. And I'm saying this in a very, very modest way, that Spirit has changed many lives through me because people will listen when they hear my voice. So Spirit does use me, and I'm honored and privileged to be that source to be used. My website is www.lordiel.com. And my name is spelled Lord as in David, IEL. Lordiel. You Google me, you'll find me in all different places. I do charge modestly for my readings. I have seen where people charge $250, $500 for a reading. I don't charge that much because I want to reach everybody that needs assistance, needs guidance, and are unable to hear their higher source. There is so much here for you. You are worthy. They want you to know that. I want you to know that. And I just decided to, do this live stream. This is me. As you see, I have on a regular shirt that I wear constantly. I'm not all, made up. I don't wear a lot of makeup anyway. Um, this is me. And I speak from my heart and soul. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I don't. And if you listen to, I'm on Blog Talk Radio. I have over 300 programs. If you listen to any of them, you will hear myself and my guests where we don't sugarcoat. We tell it to you like it is because sugarcoating does not help you. You need to hear the truth. You need to know the truth. And one of the biggest truths is that you are worthy. You are loved. I want you to know that. I want you to believe that you are. When I was in intensive care and I finally came back, I said, why am I still here? And my children stood around me and they said, Mommy, you still got work to do. That wasn't really what I wanted to hear because I do get tired. And I was like, oh, God, I thought I had done all the work I was supposed to do. I said, what am I supposed to do now? And they said, you'll find out. And I was like, gee, thanks. So maybe what I'm saying to you right now is something I needed to be here to say to you before you do something radical, something that would hurt yourself or hurt others. Know that when you hurt yourself, you're hurting others that care about you because others do care about you. They may not say it, they may not show it, but they do care about you. Strangers. I find strangers when I was in the hospital, oh my God, there was so many people praying for me, sending me different types of healing because there are many, many healing modalities. They were doing all sorts of things and it reached me. And I felt that love. I really did. I really did. And now when you turn on your email or you turn on the TV or the radio, you keep hearing, oh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And I know some of you, even myself, there were times that I'm like, Merry Christmas? What's Merry about it? Or Happy New Year? Why? The year wasn't happy. What's happy about it? So yeah, I know where some of you are coming from. Then there's the others that are, yes, yes, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. But deep down, they're like, oh, what is next year going to be like? It's all up to you. What do you want it to be like? How much are you willing to put forth to make it what you want it to be? The choice is up to you. There's help everywhere. Don't let your pride get in the way and stop you from getting the help that you need. Don't let it be about money, because if you need it, money will come to you so that you can get it. You have to believe, you have to know, and you have to trust in yourself and in your higher power, your higher source. Anything and everything is possible if you only believe. Remember, when you need to, put your hand over your heart, close your eyes, feel the heartbeat because it beats with love. I wish you whatever you're wishing for yourself, but I wish you all good things, nothing negative, nothing. You can contact me in many places if you want counseling, healing, mentoring. Go to my website. You can read more about it. I also invite you to pass this recording on to others. Share with others because they may not listen to you, but they may listen to what Spirit is saying because I am the voice of Spirit. So pass this on and let the word get out so that everyone will know they are worthy, they are loved. And maybe some of the hate that's going on throughout the world will start to simmer down. And we need to start accepting each other as we are. We're individuals. We're not clones. So why should we act like everybody else? We're individuals. And we need to be loved, ex- accepted, and appreciated as we are, unconditionally. Think about what I've said and comment. And please, please, please pass this forward. Many blessings to you. And I do pray and hope I've touched your heart. This is Lord Dial for now. I'll be back.